Good evening to my friends on the days and off the days. In the first place, I'm not a doctor. I'm actually a lawyer. I'm a senior advocate of the Madras High Court, and I came to be appointed as chairman of Cancer Institute on account of my long association with the institute and Dr. Shanta and Dr. Krishnamurthy. Cancer Institute, as you all know, is a 70-year-old institution which has been built purely on selfless sacrifice of the founders, Dr. Muthulakshmi Reddy, her son, Dr. Krishnamurthy, and after Dr. Krishnamurthy, Dr. Shanta. I have not been fortunate to be associated with Dr. Muthulakshmi Reddy, one of the most remarkable women who has ever lived. All the children must read her life history for you to understand what a remarkable person she is. She is the first elected woman member of any legislative body anywhere in the world. Just not India, anywhere in the world. When she was elected to be a member of the Legislative Council in Tamil Nadu, which, the Madras presidency at that point of time, she was the first woman anywhere in the world. She is the first woman doctor, and her life is one of absolute sacrifice and selfless devotion. It was just a 12-bedded hospital which they started, which has now grown into a 675-bedded hospital. And I know personally the types of sacrifices that the family has made. Today you hear about so many people getting into various walks of life to earn money for that family. But here was a stupendously rich family which gave away all their wealth for the development of the institution and several other socially important issues like the complete eradication of Devadasi system in India. That is on account of Dr. Muthulakshmi Reddy. So this institution has a pedigree. This institution has class. This institution has been built because of selfless sacrifice of many people who have preceded me. And Dr. Krishnamurthy gave practically his entire life wealth to the institute, and Dr. Shanta, her last drawn salary from Cancer Institute was 20,000 rupees a month, and that 20,000 also she gave back to the institute, because with that money she purchased a flat. That flat was sold, and the proceeds from that sale is now being used to pay the tuition fees for people who work in Cancer Institute. And Dr. Krishnamurthy, last salary you wouldn't believe. Dr. Krishnamurthy's last drawn salary in Cancer Institute was 1,000 rupees a month. And he left 45 grounds of valuable property on Lattice Bridge Road for charity and towards meeting the requirements of Avvai Home, which is the other orphanage, and which caters to about 600 people from the economically down. These are sister concerns, these are sister organizations. So people must get inspired by reading about these great souls. We can only talk about it. It's very difficult to emulate it, but at least let us do something a little towards working for the aims that they strive for all their life. It is said Sankalp is a beautiful body, is a wonderful body of persons who come together with the very noble objective. Every time I meet Gautam and his wife, I am energized about what I should do for Cancer Institute and what I can do better for the institute. So actually Cancer Institute has 4 different parts. One is the hospital, which you all see, but you all don't know that there is also, it's also an educational institution. Dr. Anita here actually graduated from the postgraduate course which Cancer Institute offers. And we have an extremely well-organized research center to eradicate the ills of cancer. And we also have an awareness division. His Highness was talking about the required necessity to create awareness about cancer. Sir, we have a bus which travels all over Tamil Nadu. It goes to every village, and we explain what cancer is. And we tell the people that you need to, because health is such great wealth. In fact, it's the only wealth that anybody can acquire. And we create that awareness because the bus travels to every village in Tamil Nadu and creates that awareness. And you must all join together to make Cancer Institute a more successful hospital, not only a hospital, as Dr. Shanta used to say, hospitals that treat cancer patients measure their success on the basis of their turnover every year. We measure our success on the basis of the number of patients that do not come to the institute every year. We are successful if nobody comes to Cancer Institute every year. That's how Dr. Shanta used to describe the aims and objectives of Cancer Institute. The sad part is that cancer is being projected as something terrible, that people don't want to go for checkup till the very last. And it's very heartrending for people like Dr. Anita and Dr. Krishnamurthy to find people who turn up when it is a 3rd degree or 4th degree, when it could have been very easily treated and cured had they come when it is the 1st degree. And a lot of societal contributions are there to make cancer. In fact, Dr. Shanta wrote to the Hindu when she found a lot of references saying he's a cancerous growth on society, somebody is a cancer to the family. No, projecting cancer in a negative way, makes people think it is something terrible. And even if they know that there is a suspicion of some symptom, they don't want to go for a checkup. Because all these frightening things come before their eyes: chemotherapy, loss of hair, body losing weight, the person looking terrible. All these things come to their mind and they keep postponing it. And then when they ultimately go, it is the 3rd or the 4th stage, which is beyond repair. That's a very, very sad thing to happen. And after Dr. Shanta wrote to the Hindu took an editorial policy that we will not use cancer in a negative way at all. Please do not use. And the second greatest contributor, Tamil cinema. Everybody in Tamil cinema who gets cancer dies. Everybody in Tamil cinema who has cancer has been such a fertile ground for the scriptwriter's imagination in the Tamil film industry, right? So starting from possibly Neer Kumari film, many films portray cancer in some sort of a negative form, and therefore people end up thinking that cancer is a terrible thing. It is today curable. That is, I'm sure doctors here will agree with me that the percentage of cure in places like America of cancer is edging close to 75 to 80%. But we in India are still at 45 to 50% because of the fear we have of cancer, and people don't turn up at the hospitals at the proper stage. And this is what Sankalp must work on. Sankalp must work on creating that awareness so that people avoid things that they should not be doing. Youngsters should not smoke. Dr. Shanta, at the age of 92, whenever some college, knowing my closeness to Dr. Shanta, approached me and said, will you please ask her to come and address the students? She would say yes. And I remember that the last time I requested her to address a college, she was 92 years old. She went to a college and addressed some 3,000 students and begged and beseeched them not to smoke and said that this can cause cancer. Please be aware of things that can cause cancer. Have a healthy life. Do not eat food that is carcinogenic. Learn to live a healthy life. So the entire movement to eradicate cancer has been fertilized by the likes of Dr. Muthulakshmi Reddy, Dr. Krishnamurthy, Dr. Shanta, and in that line, I'm so happy to see Sankalp and its volunteers doing such great work. I wish the organization the very best, and I will just stop with quoting one famous writer, Margaret Mead. She said that never underestimate the power of a small group of determined people to change the course of history. In all of history, it is only the determination of a small number of people who have changed history. So you see, we all think of freedom fighters and the freedom movement. We had some 35 crore people in India. How many people did you think were actually involved in the freedom movement? Less than 1 lakh of people. But they got us freedom. Like that, this Sankalp is a small band of determined people. I'm sure they will do a lot to creating awareness about cancer, eradicating cancer, helping with treatment of cancer. Thank you for giving me.
Thank you, sir, for those inspiring words.